All right, what's up, girl? Hold on, let me turn this music down because I'm over here jamming this morning. Good morning. God bless each and every one of you guys. It is oh, hold on, give me a second. Wait, give me a second. Let me get everything together here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. All right, good morning, guys. My boy, there's a lot going on here. Good morning. God bless you on this Throwback Thursday. We truly appreciate you. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's with Miss Miko and Sing J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right, guys? That chat room is wide open. We truly appreciate each and every one of you this morning. Thank you for liking and sharing the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. We're on all social media platforms right now, and like I said before, we'll be on back on the podcast platform shortly. So thank you so much for your patience. We truly appreciate you. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right, Miss Miko. Good morning. God bless you. You're looking well. I see you over out here in these streets. Good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, Sean. Good morning, chat room members. Good morning to everyone listening to us in Stream World. It's your girl, Miss Miko, and I feel so good to be with you guys this morning on this Throwback Thursday. Boy, we got a good show for you. We're going to get started with Cindy Says. My girl is running a little bit late, but I'm just going to kind of kick in for her and kick some Cindy Says. Front page news locally, regionally, as well as in the hood. So y'all definitely want to stick around for that. But first, let's get started with the weather. What is this weather doing today? Last week I was in Atlanta. It was freezing cold in Atlanta, y'all. It was 62 degrees while y'all had 90 degrees. I came back on Saturday and now it's cold here. So I don't know what's going on with this weather. Right now in Bethlehem, PA, where we were broadcast live from, is 46 degrees going to a high of 75. It will be sunny. New York City, not much of a difference. It's currently 51 going up to 64. But last but not least, our friends up in Rochester, 100.9 WXIR. Hey guys, how are you? You're at 44 going to a high of 57. It will be sunny and you're going to hold tight with that sun. So I really hope that tomorrow and Saturday the weather just kind of warm up a little bit because I miss the heat wave. I want sundress season to start. So hopefully it starts with me next Saturday when you guys come out. That's not Saturday, next Sunday, right, Sean? When are we going to be in Harlem? In
Um,
May, next month, May, sundress season, comedy in Harlem, Miss Miko and Cindy J. Sundress season. We'll be ready. Go ahead, Sean.
Unbelievable. You see what I got to work with, guys? You see what I got to work with, right? On this morning. And
Don't
look,
start. Don't start. I haven't been here. Wow. It's been what,
now,
6 days
now,
I've
now,
been
watch
on the
this.
road
Watch this,
running.
guys. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Good morning, guys. Only place on the we get you want to start right before the show. Miss Miko, we're doing a podcast at Comedy in Harlem. What's the date that we're doing it?
May 12th.
See, you are absolutely wrong. Okay. You
May
see what I'm saying,
11th.
guys? You see
May
what was
11th.
see, guys? She doesn't even know the date to the event. Uh, guys, we'll be in Comedy in Harlem on May the 11th.
I said May 11th. I was
You
one day off.
you said May the 12th. This is something that's
I didn't have to
automatic.
think about it.
You're
May
supposed to.
11th.
It took you a second to think about it, and when you answered, it was
Sean,
the
we
wrong
have so
answer.
many dates. My mind gets discombobulated.
Oh my God, Black
And then we
folks
got
and
the big
music.
show at the Iron Mule right after that. What's that, the 28th of May? Like, we're all over the place, Sean. It's hard to keep up with the dates.
Guys, if you want to see Miss Miko live, come to Comedy Hall,
In my sundress.
508 East 117th Street on May the 11th. Doors open up at 6 p.m. Showtime 7. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Miss Miko, I like that little purple shirt you're wearing over there. What's going on over there?
It's a
What's that?
sweatsuit. It's sweatsuit. I got on my little purple shirt. I think it's a jacket, more like, a jacket with belly out and my sweatpants.
Purple is one of my favorite colors before we get
Is
into the
it?
show. So, folks in the chat room, yeah, I know you don't very rarely see it, but it's one of my favorite colors. Put a number one in the chat room if you're enjoying Miss Migos' purple top right now. Put a number two if you don't. Uh, Give me four number ones. Now, Miss Migos, we're going to get into the show right now. We're super excited for you guys to be here this morning. We hope all is well. We hope your family's okay. We hope while you're commuting to work, uh, we hope you're safe. And on just on one, I believe Miss Miko, we want to show some birthday love to one of our important members of the chat room. If I'm not mistaken, but I believe this is true. Uh, Today is the ambassador Vanetta Georgia birthday. Let's clap for that.
Oh, live shout out to Vanetta. Happy birthday, boo.
Happy birthday to you.
Vanetta.
Happy birthday to you.
Vanetta.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right.
Vanetta.
Everybody in the chat room, please wish our beloved a happy birthday and God bless you. And thank you so much for what you do and how you support this show throughout the year. So let's clap for Vanetta. Let's clap.
We appreciate you, Vanetta. Your work does
No
not
doubt.
go unnoticed. Thank you for keeping us together.
Thank you so much. So everybody in the chat room, please show Vanetta a whole lot of love for her birthday. Thank you. I believe tomorrow is her birthday. I mean, today's her birthday.
This today, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Miko, I want you to hear this.
What? What's up?
Before we start the show, I know we got an action-packed show, and I'm super excited. This is a guy who went on a date, on a first date at Denny's.
At Denny's?
At Denny's.
Well,
hey,
okay, I'm not going to judge.
No,
okay.
no judging. No judging.
No judging. It's a safe space.
It's an African-American man and an African-American woman, and they went on their first date to Denny's. And let's hear how this plays out. And guys, like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show.
If you invite somebody, don't y'all, how the hell do you invite me on a date and don't pay for my food?
Really? Put the phone out?
Yeah, I put my phone out.
What's taking so good? That's cool.
If you invite somebody, don't y'all expect them to pay for your food? You
Baby,
invited me here.
Don't you expect it? Like, I don't pay for women if I can't touch them. I look like y'all think because you pretty, I'm supposed to just cash my money.
The point of the date is to get to know each other.
We're getting to know each other. I'm gonna eat, pay for your food, I pay for my own food, right?
That wasn't part of the. When you invited me on a date, I expected you to pay. I don't have any money, and I told you that. You still gonna sit here and eat in front of me?
Why would you come to a date with no money?
I thought you was gonna pay. You invited me.
Hold on, just to narrate a little bit. He is really they're sitting in the booth, and he's eating. It seems like he's eating more of a to-go platter than anything else. But he's sitting there, he's eating steak, whatever size that comes with it, and he's just eating right across from her.
I didn't make plans. You made the plans. You made the plans. You should have the money.
No, you said we should go out to eat. I said, okay, cool.
No.
We're going out to eat.
No. But who slid in who DMs?
Fine.
You wanted me. Am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong?
I'm just tired of these broke trying to use.
Nah,
I'm saying these broke guys trying to use their money. Thinking they
Would you put me in the same category as them?
I'm not paying category anyway. You need to. I don't know. It's still good though.
I thought you was playing at first, but you're really not gonna buy me no food. And you're really not gonna take me home. You want me to sit here and stare at you while you eat?
I'm saying we having dinner.
No, you having dinner. I'm sitting here looking stupid.
You got nobody that can cash up your money?
No, you. That's why I'm here with you.
He said, "Do you know anybody that can cash out you some money?" Oh no.
Wrong.
You ain't got no money?
You coming over tonight?
If you don't have no money, you shouldn't be going on dates.
Are you coming over tonight?
If you don't have any money, you shouldn't be going.
Let's be clear. Since you want to record.
Why do I want to? No. Why should I go to your house on the first date? It's the first date.
Since you want to talk shit, right? I asked you what I asked you. I said, can we hang out later? You're like, no, I'm gonna go home. I'm a little sleepy, right? You said you're tired, right?
Right. I just want to eat.
But you're not too tired to eat.
No.
But you're not too tired to spend my money.
No.
Okay. Why can't you just like come over there?
What do you want me to come over?
I can get you whatever you want if you want to come over.
Come over for what?
All right, we're gonna stop right there. Of course,
Wrong,
we know that this
levels. Just wrong. Carry on.
All right, we know that all this is wrong, and we can come to our own conclusions with this. And this is a simple topic and a simple scenario here. Hold on.
What you think?
No, I don't want to do that. This is the first date. Maybe the second date. Maybe the third date. I don't want to come to your house on the first date. What do I look like? I mean, you already called me.
I didn't call you. It stay good though. The seasoning just right.
Now we know that that he's dead wrong. But how many of us, men and women, but especially us, especially the women, how many women have dated a man like this? Maybe he was a sheep in the wolf clothing. Maybe in the beginning he was cute. Maybe in those first few dates he was okay, and then he turned into an a-hole. A lot of women out here, even though you would never tolerate this, 99.9% of women will probably get up and walk away. Even it doesn't matter what type of financial situation that the woman is in. She obviously this woman had no money. He invited her on a date. We know that he was supposed to take care of that money for the first date. That's a foregone conclusion. The point is, okay, and we can also discuss why she doesn't have any money, but that's a different issue. But a lot of us have people in our lives, and welcome to the show, and the place on where you get your money started, right? Where you run into asshole. This is a guy who, one thing I do give him credit for, he revealed his true self on the first date.
That's right. You're right, Sean, 100% right.
You can't be mad. Hold on, let me put this on for this phone. Good morning, guys. I'm just hold on, guys. The ADHD's kicking in. Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, Sean.
Hold on.
What are you doing over there? What's going on?
It's a lot of mold, and I got ADHD, and it's a lot. Listen, welcome to the show, guys. Show our beloved Vanilla Joyce her birthday. And remember, we had the office. We probably would have had a birthday party. So let's show her some love. But see, the thing is, I want to give this guy a whole lot of credit. He's revealing his true self the first hour of the day. Already called out a name. Already judged her. Eating in front of her, being so disrespectful in a subtle way. And then he's going to ask her, you want to come over to my crib? I get you.
But did you hear what he said in the beginning? She said, why would you invite me out to eat? He said, why would I invite you out to eat if I ain't touching your body? Why would I pay for something that I'm not touching your body? Did you hear what he said in the beginning?
I missed that part. Hold on.
You good.
You are pathetic.
I'm pathetic? I'm pathetic, but I got money to buy me steak, corn.
You could have at least took me home and came back by yourself.
He's balling in Denny's.
Yeah, get out of here. You clown.
Again. Well, wait a minute. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Let's not get judgmental. Shout out to all the folks that go to Denny's. Hold on.
No, it's not even that. It's just that he's a bozo.
Like, of course, we know this. But my whole thing is, my whole situation with this is, how many of us, men and women, but especially women, get caught up in a personality of a bipolar, disrespectful personality like this down the road? We don't know it in the beginning because the facade is up, because we are in pursuit. I'm talking from a man perspective. We are in the pursuit of the vagina. So we will put on a mask and we will masquerade through the whole process to the road less travel to the vagina, get into the vagina, and then all of a sudden the true person comes out. How many of us in this chat room has dealt with a person like this? And it might be one or two of us in the chat room that might be an asshole just like this guy, but we will never know it.
Right.
You never know it. And I'm not mad at you. Don't reveal that you're an asshole like this on this show.
Right.
But how many of us have dealt with men and women that are like this? I tell you this, as disrespectful as this man is, at least he's telling you right out the gate, he's a complete idiot.
I feel sorry for the sister, because I'm like, sis, at what point, why are you even engaging in conversation with this person? The minute he called you out your name and he disrespected you, should have got up. She should have got up and left right then and there, but she's actually engaging in this conversation. What's wrong with her?
Let's continue.
I thought you got some money. That's the problem, man. It's a problem with y'all, man. Y'all think that because y'all pretty, y'all can get the world and just use it.
Have this conversation with yourself. You can have this conversation.
Okay,
Right?
now you're right, Miss Miko. Guess what? At this point, she gets up. She gets up. She's done. Okay, she's walking away. She's walking out. You're not hearing her talking because she's now walking out of the restaurant. And I applaud this woman. She's walking to her car. She's walking out the restaurant. I don't know if she's walking to the car. She has her phone on. Her phone is still recording.
Who invites somebody out to eat and doesn't can pay for them? I'm so done with these. Like, ever since my baby daddy went to jail, I cannot find no mother man to help me. God damn, I need a new mother phone. Can't even turn my goddamn phone around because the mother flip button don't work. I'm struggling right now. Like, I didn't have these mother problems when my baby daddy was in jail.
You know, she got files because she said her phone, the camera can't flip on the other side. So she got to take the phone and turn the phone around. Like she's going through it right now. She says since her baby daddy went to jail, she can't meet no guy to help her out. Here we go.
He paid for everything, and now like these broke ass, bum ass, sorry ass, wanna you for a mother pancake. I don't got time for this shit. I'm so embarrassed. Like I'm humiliated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say. I'm about to walk home. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't have any money for Uber. And maybe I shouldn't have been on a motherfucking date, but I'm lonely. Like, I'm tired of sitting in.
All right, here come the codependent issues. Okay, hold on. But besides that, right, she's in a position she shouldn't even be going on. She shouldn't be going nowhere. But that's besides the, she shouldn't be going anywhere. She is not in a position for this. Birds of a feather flock together. So she's hanging out with a type of men and type of folks that she's going to gravitate to. It's the law of attraction. So she's attracted to these. She's calling them bum ass neighbors or whatever. But maybe when you throw us one stone at somebody, three come back at you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think she's in a position to be calling anybody any names because of where she's at. Mm-hmm. And that's something that could easily be fixed if she has some type of mental stability and a drive to do better for self. It's almost like survival mode. But you still gotta give this guy credit.
For what?
Because he's telling the world or this young lady what he wants. He's not buying for nothing. If you get with me, this is the person that I am. This is what you're going to get. And this is the person that's going to enter your life with all this mess. At least you know this. And guess what? Guess what? She was smart enough that she was aware enough to see the character defects in him and got up, Miss Miko. And welcome to the show. And you place on every get your morning star, right? Got up and walked away. How many of us get the opportunity, Miss Miko, on a throwback Thursday? He at least gave her the choice to walk away. How many of us, a lot of us haven't had the opportunity to walk away. What happens? There might be kids involved by that time.
Yeah, then you're vested, right? You're stuck.
You're invested into the whole madness, and you just can't walk away.
Can't walk away.
So he's regardless of the assholeism that he's portraying, I gotta give him credit for that.
No credit. No credit.
Miss Miko, you ever dated a person?
I have not.
And down the road, there was just a freaking dirtbag.
I'm fortunate to say I have not.
I have been in positions, you all know my track record, where...
But you feel the dirtbag-ism in the beginning, in the conversation. They say little things, they give you little clues. And I follow the breadcrumbs and I dip. I'm like, I'm cool. Have a good day, sir. Yeah. You feel it. You hear it.
In
But
the
go ahead, Sean.
house with my child all day. I get one day to get a mother sitter, and this mother embarrassing me. I know that he not following me. Sorry ass.
She's walking. She has
Is
no
that
car.
him yelling in the back? Is that him?
Those are cars.
I have to
She's walking because she doesn't have a car. So she's walking, and you hear the sounds of cars, just driving in the street. Hold
worst look. Look at this clown. I have the worst luck with men. Don't give them no.
on.
They don't want shit to do with you. What?
I heard him. He said, yo.
Yeah, he goes, yo, he's running behind her. Let's see what he says.
Nah. Just play. No. I'll buy you something to eat, no? No. You serious? Yeah, I'm serious. You sit there, made me watch you eat. Okay, I'll go buy you something to eat. Come on. So eat. No, that's not how this works. I'm going home. How you gonna go home? You don't have no car. Nobody gonna go home. I'll figure it out. 45 minutes away.
And guess what? They're on the street, right? On the sidewalk. I don't know where they're located. It's not but garbage on the sidewalk. There's garbage all over the place. Where are they?
I don't give I'll tell y'all later. I gotta figure this out.
Any repost, rebroadcast, reproduction.
And that's it. Welcome to the show, guys. This is starting off bizarre, but again, he runs after her, and he tries to apologize, and now he wants to, offer, the money, for buy some food, and she refuses, and she's going on with her life, and I hope that is the case. And of course, again, laws of attraction. She's attract these kind of guys because it's the universe that she's in at the moment. And I'm not being judgmental. And then there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with going on a first date at Denny's. Or any place. So as long as it's a nice place, if you want to take somebody, on a date, and it depends on your financial situation. Ain't nobody, not a lot of people out there balling. But what you want to do is, obviously, guys, the deal. If you offer a young lady to go on the first date, you gotta pay for everything. You gotta pay. Let me say something, Ms. Meagle. I don't mean too long on, but when my wife and I go out to dinner, like we go out once a week or every other week, like we go out. It's a foregone conclusion. I pay for everything. If my wife pays for something, I get mad. Sometimes she goes, honey, I got it this time. I'm like, what? What are you doing? And I understand it, I get it, but I personally think that the man should always pay for it. I mean, this is just for me. I think the man should always pay for it. Unless your woman go, you know what, I got this, your birthday, don't worry about it. It got to be something like that. Don't worry, I got this. If it's not that, if that's not the conversation, you pay for everything.
Treat her like a lady. Absolutely.
If you go on vacation with your wife, your girlfriend, or fellas, and if you're blessed to afford, to do this, pay for it. If you can't, that's another situation. Yo, honey, we gotta go half and half. That's cool too.
That's cool too.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. If you have that conversation, listen, the trip is 3 G's. It's gonna be difficult, but we could do 1,500 each. Fine.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. But fellas, if you're in a position, and it has nothing to do with your wife, a financial situation at the moment. She could be making more money than you, less money. It doesn't matter. Try your best to put yourself in a position to go, listen, I got that. I got that. Do whatever you want with your money. I got that.
Right.
But what this guy did, he actually did the right thing. He gave this woman a choice. Some of us men and women, but men and women, we don't get that choice because we masquerade ourselves as somebody else. And I've been guilty of that in my past. Perpetrated the fraud. Remember they said perpetrate the fraud back in the day?
Sure, you was catfish.
I was catfishing. I was catfishing before catfishing. I was out there shark tanking.
Sure.
I was a mystical, magical character.
Right.
So that's why maybe I'm not mad at this guy because I've done that. Not at his level. Not, he went to the gutter with it.
Disgusting.
But I applaud the fact that this woman had a choice to walk away. Put a number 1 chat room if you with me. Put a number 2 if you're not. Because he shared his true self in the beginning. Sir, I'm going to give you a round of applause. I don't care what anybody think this morning.
I want to know what happened in the car because they're 45 minutes away from her home. She had to ride with this man for 45 minutes. Was he a perfect gentleman and turned into an asshole when they got to Denny's? Like, what took place for him to just snap like that? And I'm shocked that as a woman and you have a child, you went out with no money in your pocket, not $1 to get home. You got to always have car fare, gas, something. You got to have a way to get home. Got to have an escape plan, ladies. So this is weird.
Yeah, right. That will bring up the next part of this conversation if you want to extend it. Of course, if you're not in a position, like for me, I'm the type of person, I don't have any bread.
I ain't going.
I'm not going.
Me too.
I'm not going. I have God has blessed me, Miss Miko, and you yourself. I got plenty of entertainment in my house. I am not going out looking like a complete idiot.
Right.
And I can't do nothing light. We can't do brunch.
Right. We can't do Denny's.
We can't. I'm
breakfast. No, I'm cool.
And shout out to Denny's. What is the Denny's? I'm trying. Miss Miko, when the last time you been to Denny's? I'm trying to think.
I have never been to Denny's in my life. There was no Denny's in New York City. And when I moved here, there's a Denny's not too far away. But I heard so many horror, so I've never been inside a Denny's in my entire life.
I've been to Denny's twice. The one out here. There's one out here. You're right. I can't remember where it is. We did a late. Oh yeah. It went. Matter of fact, yeah, I went to Denny's before COVID. With a good friend of mine that live out here that loved Denny's. Invited me to breakfast. I said, okay, where we go? They said, meet me on Denny's at Airport Road. You know that Denny's? That's the Denny's I'm talking, right?
That's where it is, Airport Road, yeah.
And you know what? That used to be a hangout spot back in the day.
Denny's?
After the people went to the club, they used to run over to Denny's.
Oh, that was Waffle House, Shawn, because I was the people. That wasn't Denny's. That was Waffle House.
Okay. And I think I went to Denny's one other time. Put a number 1 chat room if you've ever been to Denny's. Put a number 2 if you haven't. And if you're a regular at Denny's, let us know. I don't go to those type of chain restaurants. No disrespect. Maybe every once in a while. But talk to me, guys. Have you been to Denny's? LaShawn Haynes Jones.
Have you been on a date at Denny's?
Yeah, LaShawn Haynes Jones. Have you been to Denny's? Danielle Williams, have you ever been to Denny's? I know my beloved nephew Lee Scott. He got Denny's written all over his face.
Lee, he gonna do you like that? Come on, cousin.
The Godfather's solo. You ever been to Denny's?
I don't think the Godfather been to Denny's.
Talk to me, Derrick Jackson. Denny's. Talk to me. Look, listen. I know for a fact. I'm not gonna bet my life on it. LaShawn Brown Oliver's been to Denny's. Let's get a round of applause.
Hey, LaShawn. Bowling for Blood coming up.
LaShawn Brown Oliver's been to Denny's. All right. Thank you so much for listening to the show and watching the show. We truly appreciate you. Don't forget, we're bowling. We got the bowling event. That's Sunday, April the 30th at the Bar Duns Bowling lanes of 3700 Nickel Street in Eastern Pennsylvania. Y'all come on out. We start bowling at 1. The doors open up at 12. We go to 4 o'clock. We're donating blood and special shout out for our beloved sponsors, the Keystone Miller Blood Center. So thank you so much for you guys over there.
Shout out to Lydia George and Ghost.
Yeah, shout out to Lydia George and Ghost, and reach out to myself and LaShawn. for more information. All right, so we're getting into some front page news, and then we get into some tips, and we're gonna put a number one if you enjoy it. Put number one if you enjoy the show today. Put a number two if you're not. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at?
Are we gonna do that tomorrow? We're gonna
Yeah,
do
we're
it tomorrow.
No, we can do it tomorrow. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey. All right. So listen, we're gonna do some front page news, but we're gonna do Miss Minko's version. Because she's the S to the E double N Y, and they can't deny she got the front page news, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all. Miss Minko got the front page news. Brooklyn's
Y'all,
in the house without
I
doubt.
got some tea for
Minko got
y'all.
news, make a shop. BK, we got the BK news, y'all.
BK
From Miss
news.
Minko, we got the BK news.
Sure, you stupid.
Go
Y'all,
ahead.
I got some tea for y'all. Now, 2 days ago, Jonathan Majors, you guys know Jonathan Majors. He was the actor that was in Creed 3, the movie. He was accused of domestic violence against his alleged girlfriend. Long story short, he was dropped by his manager after the domestic violence arrest. ET News Online says Jonathan Majors has been dropped by his management company, Entertainment 360, in the wake of his arrest on charges of assault and harassment in New York, according to multiple reports. ET has reached out to Majors and Entertainment 360 for comment. The split from his management come after Majors was dropped from his PR representative, Letty Company, last month. Now, on March 25th, ET confirmed that the Creed 3 actor was arraigned on 3 counts of assault in 3rd degree, 1 count of aggravated harassment in 2nd degree, and 3 counts of attempted assault in 3rd degree, and 1 count of harassment in 2nd degree. The Manhattan DA's office claimed that Majors struck, shoved, kicked, and otherwise subjected another person to physical contact, thereby causing physical injury to such person, to a family and household member of such person. The accuser claimed Major struck her in her face with an open hand, leading to a substantial pain and laceration behind her ear. She also accused Majors of grabbing her hand, causing swelling, bruising, and pain in her finger. Additionally, the accuser claimed Major put his hand on her neck, causing bruising and pain. Following his arrest, he was released on his own recognizances. The next court date was scheduled for May 8th. Now, a rep for Majors has denied the claim in a statement to ET. The actor's rep said at the time, he's done nothing wrong. We look forward to clearing his name and clearing this up. But days after his arrest, his lawyer shared text messages from the alleged victim to the actors in the assault case, claiming to show the woman admitting to being at fault. She shared a screenshot with us back on March 30th, and we talked about that on the show, the screenshot. And those alleged text messages, 3 in total, which claimed to show the woman texting Majors that she was angry about the actor getting charged with assault. Now, here's another black man down, y'all. I don't know who the other culprit was. I don't know if she was a Babylonian. I don't know if she was a neighbor. But he had something good going for him, and his management company dropped him from their roster. What's your thoughts on that, Shawn?
The only place on earth where you get your morning started, right, guys? Miss Miko's in the building. Your boy Harvey's in the building. Like to share the Shawn Harvey morning show feature, the Wake Up Team coming in. We're in the building. November May 11th. Let's go. Get your tickets. I call this the Lutellius syndrome. It's the disease of the shut up.
Cooper, what's going on, Cooper?
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on.
Cooper, what's going on over there?
Come on.
Shawn, who's at the door?
Nah, he just hear me talking.
He said, shut up. Shut your mouth.
Shut up. Good morning, gorgeous.
I'm still sleeping here.
we was talking about that yesterday on the show. Good morning, gorgeous. Anyway, I call it the Lutellius disease. Why do Harvey calls this?
Yeah, why? Tell me why.
I tell you why. Because there's no way in hell that an African American black man, aka a neighbor, is going to strike a white woman, and whether she recants the story or not, there is no wins. The Lutellius disease comes from our friend PJ Holmes, who thought he was going to smash the white woman and still keep his job in front of the Babylonian. The Babylonian will get rid of a black man just as fast as a common gold.
You better talk about it.
Black men, you already know, I'm a black man. Black men know when you get to a certain level in Hollywood, you got to watch yourself because the powers that be will eliminate you.
Mm-hmm.
He had a better chance pulling his penis out, making love to himself out in the middle of the street than striking a Babylonian. Hell to the queen. This is a woman who said, no, 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 I changed my mind. I changed my mind. None of this happened. And she might have been telling the truth. And all of this happened the day before the Oscars, I think. I think it was the day before.
Right. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, you're right.
Michael B. Jordan, who's our beloved hero, wanted no parts of him. Boy, he distanced himself so fast.
He just immediately.
He said, man, you got it. He said, you struck Karen? Oh, no, 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 no.
No, no, no.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, primo, no, you don't hit the cannon. You don't hit the cannon.
Yeah.
And that agency said, you know what? Not only did they drop him, they took all the work away. Because when they drop you, all the potential work and everything that you had signed and locked already is done.
It's done. Sad.
How you like me now?
Sad.
It's not sad. It's not sad. It's a reference point to all the rest of the black men in Hollywood.
Speak on it.
To all the men, all our A-listers that we love. See what happened to Will Smith. He struck another black man. And then that they was like, you know what, we're gonna tolerate that. You gotta go.
Yep. And
this guy was just got his foot in the door of the Hollywood elite.
On his way to greatness.
On his way. You were on your way. And look what happened. Nothing happened. But just to be accused of striking the Babylonian, you lost everything.
I wonder if they're still together. I really wonder if they're still together.
I wouldn't want to. That I don't know if they can overcome that situation in their relationship. But sir, I can't feel sorry for you because they gave you the blueprint, and you knew the blueprint. You knew that as you're going up the ladder of success, your crew gets shorter and shorter, your team gets smaller and smaller. You have to keep your eye on the prize, and you have to behave a certain way. Why do you think that when NBA players get drafted into the NBA from college, they give them those crash courses on finances, relationships, to get them some type of give them some type of leverage on the outside world so they don't destroy their contracts.
Right.
And this guy dropped the ball. What they call it in the hood? You fumbled the bag.
Fumbled the ball.
You fumbled the bag at the 2-yard line. You fumbled the bag when you was about to score the touchdown. You could have had all the Babylonian queens you wanted, my African-American Nigerian prince.
Shut up, Shawn.
Now look at you. How you like me now? You're done. I don't feel any sympathy for you, young man.
I do.
I don't.
Because I mean, the charges are unfounded. This could have been a simple. I'm not going to condone domestic violence, but it could have been a little shove, and she took. I'm going to call the cops on you, and ruined his career. Because as you see in the text messages, she's like, I didn't mean for you to be arrested. So I mean, it's unfortunate.
Well, like I said in the beginning of this conversation, whether it's an accusation or you physically put your hands on the Babylonian, it doesn't matter. Now, if this was a white dude, one of our lead actors, one of our heroes, they would have gave him a pass. That's facts. They would have gave him a pass. He would have kept working. They would have slapped him on the wrist. Don't you do that again. but not us. I don't mean to get a little racial about it, but it's just facts. It's what it is.
Right.
He didn't even Ray Rice the broad.
It was a tap. I mean, according to what I read.
Now imagine if he Ray Rice though. Remember
He
Ray
would have been
Rice?
done. He would have been done. He would have been done.
Imagine if he Ray Rice this chick. He would have
been over for her.
exactly.
Game over.
He gave her the shit. Miss Speaker, he did that. He gave her that.
Yeah, he mushed her. Look,
He
it's
did
like
that.
mush. Yeah.
Miss Miko, you ever got this?
Yeah, I got mushed. I got mushed in a little shake before.
Thank you.
Happened. A little shake.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
I did this 3 times with you.
Wake me up a little bit.
So, what's his name again?
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. You have been demoted to 3rd class sergeant. You are not Jonathan Majors no more. You are Jonathan, 2nd class sergeant of arms. You're done.
Yeah.
Stick a fork in you. You're done. Take him
It's
out.
over
He's
for him.
basting.
And I think, let me just look, because I think there was another story where that he was he had a movie that he was supposed to be in, and they canceled that as well.
Right. The Hollywood establishment, we already know, will cancel you so fast it's not even funny. You're going to be back on you're going to be back on off Broadway where you started from, singing Jingle Bells.
Here we go. It says Jonathan Majors no longer starring in the movie The Man in My Basement, and he's been cut from Texas Rangers ad campaign. Yeah, so I mean the buildings are starting to fall now.
Miss Mingo.
Yep.
They call it fumble in the bag.
Yeah, you fumbled the bag.
You fumbled the bag. This you in the bag. You dropped the bag. You dropped the bag.
He grew up in Dallas, Texas, and they had wanted him to be like the face for Dallas, Texas, and he fumbled the bag as well.
Look at you. You can't even be the face of Texas no more.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. And I still don't feel bad for you. You knew the road less traveled, bro. You took a wrong turn.
Man.
The GPS told you he could take you another direction to avoid traffic. But what did you do? You didn't press that button. You wanted to stay in the traffic jam. And then
he's
look
still
what
going to
happened.
play Dennis Rodman, though. He's set to play Dennis Rodman in Lionsgate 48 Hours in Vegas. So he's going to have a movie coming out, but
well,
that's it.
And
a Spike Lee movie as well, The Understudy.
Okay, well there you go.
Through Amazon.
Right. So there you go. You're gonna go back to your regular jobs. After these 2 premiere movies, you're done.
Yeah, he'll be
and
back,
that's it. It's over.
On the circuit.
Jonathan Majors. And what have we learned here? You don't put your hands on the Babylonian.
I was to say the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
You better off calling your baby mother and going over there and striking her. Okay.
Right.
You better off smacking yourself in the face than you touching her. And then not only that, she's not an urban Babylonian. Big difference. She's pure 100% no lactose in the cut Babylonian. She white cocaine.
No lactose?
No lactose. No lactose, my friend. This is pure 100% Babylonian. This ain't even urban. This ain't even. I'm saying though, it's not even that.
Yeah.
You're done, sir.
Bad.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if he should lose his job. Put a number 2 if he should.
I don't think he should lose his job. So put my number 2. I don't think that should happen.
Give me number 1.
Nah, Shawn. I think that's a little bit too much.
Hey, you're a black man in Hollywood. You gotta come different. You gotta move different. You have to move different. You think they're gonna allow you to behave like this in Hollywood? You see what they did to TJ Holmes? Lutelius? When the last time have you heard? You haven't even heard from you.
I haven't. I was just thinking, like, yo, when's the last time I heard? I have not heard anything about TJ Holmes. Like, he never existed. That's crazy. He was erased.
But then y'all telling me, every time I'm talking, I sound ridiculous. I'm telling you that it's called the Lutelius disease. What they do is they cut you up. You never heard from again.
Yeah. Yeah, I have not heard from him at all. Him or Omarosa. I haven't heard from Omarosa. She
Amorosa?
another one. Yeah, Omarosa. She another one. She disappeared
No, she went into Trump world.
and disappeared. She's in Trump world for about 3 months, and we never heard from her again.
All right, what else
That's
you
another
got?
I want to talk. I don't know, because I didn't listen to the show yesterday. Did you guys talk about the Moroccan soccer player who's getting divorced from his ex-wife, and she found out that all his money was in his mom's name? Did you guys talk about that?
No, we didn't. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
So there's a Moroccan soccer player. His name is Archif Hamik. He may have just scored a win with his divorce proceedings. According to French magazine Paris, Hamik's estranged wife, Hiba, filed for divorce and is currently seeking half of his assets. But she was hit with a bombshell after learning that he has nearly nothing in his name. During the recent court proceedings, it was reportedly revealed that 80% of his wealth and salary are allocated to his mother, who is listed as his sole beneficiary. She's also reportedly been receiving his salary of more than $215,000 per week in her bank account. She has been paying the mortgages and everything in her name. So now that he's getting divorced from his wife, she's entitled to nothing. Is that so? Chat room members, tell me, was he smart in doing this? Is that a win, or was he deceiving his wife? That's crazy. Crazy.
Everything is underneath his mother's name.
Everything.
Wait a
Even
minute.
his paychecks is being deposited into mom's account. He has no money. When he needs money, he goes to mom.
Wait a minute. So he gets the check is in his name. He gets the check and gives it to his mother.
It's directly deposited into mom's account.
Oh, the direct deposit goes into mom's account.
Yep.
Wait a minute. And he has nothing in his name.
Nothing. It says it has been reported that whenever he needs something, he asks his mother to buy it for him. All of his houses, cars, clothes, and jewelry were found to be in his mother's name, as well as millions in salary deposited into account bearing his mother's name. Is this a chess move? Shawn, is this a chess move for the men?
I don't know who's worse, this soccer player or the dude at Denny's.
Wow.
I think the soccer player's worse. He's horrible. What type of man are you, bro? You married this woman. Why did you waste this woman's time?
Wow.
It was all a fraud. It was you lived a lie in a relationship. Of course you're going to get divorced because of this reason. And then when you get the divorce, and for whatever reason, the wife, I don't know what country is this in.
They're getting a divorce. He is a fullback for the Paris Saint-Germain soccer team, and he is accused of sexually assaulting a 24-year-old woman. This is what caused his wife to file for divorce and demand half of his fortune.
Right. Okay. So, and he's from France.
Yes.
Now, we don't know what the laws are in France. I don't know. But I think that this is almost criminal. He married a woman, and it was all a lie. It was a financial lie. Okay, he's a dirtbag. He got caught cheating, whatever, and with the assault.
Right.
And she wants half of everything.
She wants half of everything.
Well, she's not getting half of nothing. But the courts can easily overturn that. Just
Can
because
they?
They can. Everything is probable cause. Everything. Because they're going to ask the mother, okay, where you get this money from?
You see where
It's my
coming from.
son's money.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're responsible. You're in this together. So, mom, you might have to give the wife half of the fortune.
Oh, I didn't think about that, Shawn. Oh,
This is your daughter-in-law, and this is your wife. This is your daughter-in-law, and this
this is
is
your
your
son.
son. Okay, you put everything in the mother's name. They're still legally married. Mom, how did you earn this income?
Mm.
What did you do to earn this income? Was you playing soccer every day?
Do you think it's the same as like when a husband and wife are married and the baby mother want child support, but the husband don't have no job? They could go after the wife. Do you think it's kind of like the same instance, Sean?
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Hmm. So maybe it's not a
Yeah,
chess
yeah,
move.
yeah. Why not?
Hmm.
I think that hold on. I think that that's fair. This is devastating. Okay, so now this woman has nothing. What's her financial situation? A lot of these women, they don't, they don't have no job.
They
They
live
living
their
off
lives.
they
Yeah.
living off the husband.
Right.
So now what is she supposed to do?
Oh my God. I gotta follow this story. Let me make a note to follow up on the story. I'm
Put
gonna
it
give you
on,
guys an update in a month.
put it on in the chat room if you agree with this. I totally don't agree with this.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna follow up on this story in a month. Because I thought it was a chess move. I'm like, that's brilliant. But I didn't think about the courts overturning whatever and having the mom pay the wife directly and giving her half the money. But they do that to husbands and wives and baby mother situations. So it might work the same way. Hmm. Figure it out, Sean.
This is a terrible story. I think that, and
Not a
this is
terrible story.
and this is coming from a man. I think that the mother has to relinquish some of the son's fortunes to the ex-wife. How did the money? Is it really the mother's money? It's not your money. How did you earn the money?
My son gave it to me. It was a gift.
No, no, it's no gifts. No, no.
What you
So the
mean?
son, if the son gave you a gift, then I'm gonna go to the son and go, wait a minute. So how did you get this money to gift your mother? Oh, I'm a multi-million dollar soccer player. Okay, so I tell you what, we're gonna stop this nonsense. Your checks now don't go to your mother, they go to your ex-wife
Wow.
for the next 10 years.
Wow.
Since you're playing
He
that
gonna
game.
be like, okay, I'll quit.
If I
Okay, I'll
was the
quit.
judge, well then, mom, I'm seizing what you have. I'm taking half of what you have, mom. Mom, what you got in the bank? 14
Mm.
million? Okay, that's your son gift you, right? Okay, send 7 million of that to the ex-wife
Woo,
and two houses and the cars.
woo.
Next
Wow.
case. We're not playing these games.
Wow.
What
You're a
type of
tough
man
judge,
are
Sean.
you, sir? What type of man are you?
Mm.
You think that you're going to have this sinister plot against your ex-wife and walk away because everything's in your mother's name and she's not rewarded? Do they have kids? What if this woman have kids by you?
Right. They don't have any they don't have any children.
Okay, but what if they did? What
Right.
if they had kids by you? What happens then? The kid, nothing for the kids. Or kids come
Right.
over and chill with mom?
Right.
No, no, no. We're not. No, 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 no. We're
No,
not
no,
playing these games.
no, no.
No, 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 amigo. We're not playing these games. If all your money went to your mother, then half of the money that you gifted your mother goes to your ex-wife.
Right. Okay.
That's it. What else you got
I'll
before
go
we go?
for it. I don't know which one I should go with. I don't know if I want to talk about returning to work or should I talk about yeah, I think it's a good story.
No, take
So
to turn. No,
scientists
go, what's returning to work? Because you know how I feel about these folks. What's going on with that?
Well, there's this woman, an Arizona woman quits her 6-figure job because she was asked to return to the office full time. You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
All right. So, a woman from Arizona has decided to quit her job after bosses said she had to come back to the office on a full time basis, something which the former employee wasn't willing to commit to. In an interview with the Business Insider, the woman, who is simply identified as 53-year-old Felicia, worked as an administrator and was earning a generous six-figure salary. Due to the coronavirus pandemic back in 2020, her company was forced to have its staff work from home until it was safe for them to come back to the office. While the firm was generous enough to offer its employees a hybrid model, which allowed them to work 2 days on site and the remaining days at home, Felicia and her fellow colleagues were recently told they would have to permanently return to their weekday shifts at the office. But she took issue with the company's announcement, saying she was able to get more done from home than she did working on site due to many distractions and interruptions she'd encounter. She said, I was going home and working 4 hours because I couldn't get work done. She told the publication. Felicia initially tried to get back into the swing of things by seeing how she felt about working at the office full-time for a month before letting her bosses know she was resigning from her job. I know how to do my job, she continued. I don't need to be in the office to do my work. I just knew I didn't want to go back to the office, and it didn't feel like it did before. So I quit. She said, bye, Felicia. So Felicia's out. She gave a six-figure salary because she didn't want to go back to the office.
Well, if she can,
Would you do that?
Well, yeah, I would do that if I had the money to do it.
Okay.
If there's a six-figure job I'm walking away from, I better have about $4 or $5 million in the tank. And then that makes sense. If now this is to me extreme. She's quitting her job because she doesn't want to go back to work. It doesn't make does that even sound like it makes sense?
It doesn't make any sense.
You quitting a job because they want you to go back to work. It's what are you talking about? You were going to work before the coronavirus.
But Shawn, it changed. It changed. I don't know if I can go back to work full time, 5 days a week, sitting in traffic, getting up at 6 a.m. No,
I get it. People have the choice. I get that, but I do respect that she's quitting the job. But you can't. If the employer is saying, you got to come back to work, you do. You have a choice. You can quit or go back to work.
Right.
But all this complaining it doesn't make sense to me.
She can complain.
No, for why? You wasn't complaining before. You was going to work. You was sitting in traffic before.
I didn't know what it felt like outside. Now I'm outside. I like it here. I don't want to go back to work.
Well, maybe you're in the same situation. Maybe you might need to reevaluate your position at your job and quit the job. If
I need my good job.
Well, then take your ass back to work. Then take your ass back to work. This is what I'm saying. What is the problem here? Okay, you know what? Matter of fact, I respect this woman. She said, I'm not going back. I quit. Bye. Somebody else would take that job. And now, like I said, I hope you are in a financial situation where you can do that. But it's time to go back to work, guys. It's time. You've been off for 3 years. What about that? Like, I think there should be a moment of gratitude for that.
A moment of gratitude?
Yes. You was home earning money. Your family was safe. You was getting that paper. You logged on from with your pajama bottoms on. You crawled out the bed. You had to go just wash your face, and you started working.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. And then at the end of and they paid you.
Yeah.
You're getting your DoorDashes, your Instacarts, you're getting all your deliveries. You're good. And then they just go back to work. Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Like Rob Stapleton said, $8. It's time to go back to work.
Yeah.
It's a sad day in America where you're quitting your job because you don't want to go simply back to work. It's hilarious to me. But
Felicia
shout out.
said bye.
Right. Shout out to those folks that can do it. All right, Miss Migo. What else you got before we got here?
All right, I got one more story that I found pretty interesting. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about it. Let me just pull it up here. Okay, here it goes. Scientists predict that you can upload a deceased family or friends to their computer by the end of 2023. So could you imagine engaging in a full-blown conversation with your deceased loved ones on a digital device? Well, at the end of this year, guys, it will be possible. According to the New York Post, a Silicon Valley computer scientist, Dr. Patrick Desai, is urging people to regularly record their friends and family as he predicts that human beings' consciousness could be uploaded onto a digital device by the end of the year. With enough transcript data, new voice synthesis, and video models, there's a 100% chance they will live with you forever after leaving the physical body, he said. Videos, voice recordings, photographs, and documents would be uploaded to re-image the deceased one on the computer. The AI system would then compile the data to learn as much as possible for the replication. The main purpose is for users to keep an avatar of their loved ones with them forever. Now, chatties, would you consider speaking with an AI avatar after your loved one has passed on? Put number one in the chat room if you want to do it. That's interesting. I would, because I miss my grandpa immensely, and I would love to hear his voice again. So yeah, I think I would.
Well, was your grandfather on Instagram?
No, he passed in '98 before there was even social media.
All right,
He passed when Black Planet was the thing. Black people meet.
Well, folks, do some of us really need to live forever? I say no. Some of us are pain in the ass in life. I don't want to be a pain in the ass after the fact with your stupid videos and you're talking too much and
right.
Because you already talk too much and you already post enough on social media already, over posting with your stupid big face online.
Right.
But we talked about this yesterday. See, that AI is taking over.
It is.
And let me tell you something. For some of y'all, and I talked about this yesterday, Miss Big, and I'll tell you again today. I'll tell it today. You're sitting home crying about going back to work. And I said this yesterday. They got those AI robots at the job right now, training while you're home comfortable with your hot cocoa in the summertime. Reading your daily affirmations, whatever the hell y'all do at home.
Right.
And they got these robots in there ready to take over all the jobs. So now, if you want life extended, they're going to offer this to you in a few years, where you could properly put your phone on, and at the end of the day, you can call your dead loved one.
Tell them about your day,
and they will answer back. So I would safely say, like, the concept of heaven and all that is going to be eliminated, because there's no more heaven no more, because they replaced that with the metaverse.
the
metaverse is going to be on and popping.
Metaverse.
Yeah, the metaverse is going to be on and popping in 3 years. We're going to all be up there floating, having parties, virtual, meetings. And this is something that you actually can see and touch and feel and experience. Unlike the original heaven, I've never seen nobody come back from heaven. Everything's cool up there. But in the metaverse, you'll be able to do this. And this is going to be part of it. We will be dead as doorknobs, but we can live on via social media and the internet and online. Let's clap for that.
Wow. I'm going to clap for that.
You can be able to change your outfits. You can respond back to your loved ones. Yo, how's the game? Who won the game tonight? Yeah, Yankees won 4.
They're like, I already know.
Yeah, Yankees won 4, 6, 7, 4, 7, 3.
I'm watching it with you.
You could your loved one could be in a hologram at your wedding, propped up on the side. There's a lot going on these days.
Right.
Put a number in chat room if you're in favor for extended life via videos, pictures, text message, a voice message, and compiled in one program and an image of your loved one. Put a number one chat room if you're for it. Put a number 2 if you're not. I don't know. I think I want to give it a number 2. It's just a lot. Sometimes when people pass away, you have their loving memories, and you go from there. Do I want to talk to my deceased loved ones? I don't know. That's kind of weird. And then they're gonna make another application where they're gonna start stalk. Then they're gonna have this stalking you.
Oh no, don't say that. No, that's creepy. Now
I'm
that's
telling you.
scary stuff.
And then I'm telling you, some of them, and the way you live is the way you're gonna behave in the afterlife on video. No, I don't want that. I don't know if I want all of that. I could be talking to my loved one, and then another AI image come and rob them while I'm looking at them. Kill them again. Kill them again.
Stick it up, son.
Right, and I'm waving at the air like stop. Stop.
You're right, Shawn. You're absolutely right.
I don't like it.
Yeah, you're right.
Put on my chat room if you with about that afterlife. I don't want to let folks rest. Let folks rest in peace.
Yeah.
They can't really rest. You can't rest in peace now. As soon as you go out there, they go put you up on
they say sleep in peace now. Nobody's resting. Everyone's
rest in peace, sleep in peace.
It's SIP.
Okay, sleep in peace, rest. I don't care what it is. Just let people rest. Stop bringing these folks alive. It's done.
Right.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Because there's gonna be a whole nother. Because there's an evil side to that.
Right.
You think this is gonna be all good?
For every action, there's a reaction.
No doubt.
So there's something brewing. We just don't know what it is.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Put number one chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number two if you did. Special shout out to all our chatties in the chat room. We do appreciate you. Thanks. Always like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with Cindy J and Miss Miko's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right on a Throwback Thursday. Miss Miko, you have the last word. Matter of fact, before we give you the last word, yesterday, Cindy was hilarious. I said, Cindy, it's time for your last word. She didn't have the last word.
Oh my God, that
was hilarious. And that's Cindy. So special shout out to our beloved Cindy J. But Miss Miko, I will yield my time and the floor is yours. Miss Miko, you have the last word for a Throwback Thursday.
My last word to you guys is always keep your face to the sunshine. That way you never see the shadows. Have a good day, guys.
Nice. All right, guys, come on, Miss Miko. Let's wave at them. We truly appreciate you guys. We see you guys tomorrow. To Feel Good